not avoid it at all in the temple. Maybe don't let it go at that, but there are a lot of...
CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making...
I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Robot, but it is controlled by living brain cells much like those inside your head. Researchers...
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bugged.
Grow collections around 3,000 brain cells in the lab. The cells grow collections with each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into the muscle.
Some are hard to found respond predictably to signals from robots or ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output from these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
It's powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each other and try to
flight.
mimic the stride length.
A computer
that the
program
other
in the
one's doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing it,
it
and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I had 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit heavier than the other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start prison, so it does do that a lot. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, and I have to turn my legs off.
Communicates robot wirelessly. The team plans to use their robot brain power on new behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects.
Yo, shit is going down because it is time for the Sabo show. Yo, Slim is the man, or maybe the boss. He's always naked, that is so hot. He find the shit and we laugh about it. Flat earth or so, they are dumber than brainless. Whose body is stainless. The other sister is like no other, with knowledge from the past. And Pokemons knowledge is ass. There is the commander, coming in with another awesome render. Then there is Skits, we love him too, bitch. He always held stout, he makes us so proud. Al brings your cat, and how awesome is that? You know what the hit? There is that dude Beck, then there is Ollie from Canada, playing his games for the camera. Cabinet from the Netherlands, use the session to navigate your past. Our sisters in me, how and then can you be? They lost with a tongue like a snake. Don't make him mad if you both were great. Don't forget Chloe, who is on the scene some new. And that will hit else a gator did. Drumming about dungeons in the drum news. They all share their worldviews. Either food is good or like it brunch. But cook within and bring this over for dinner lunch. Let us start this shit now. And don't even bring up a logo.
Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for Slim.
I guess I got to hit unmute, right? So, all right, folks, here we go with another Drunk News Report. Let's do this right quick, and then we're going to bring in everybody at once after we play the intros. We're going to try to do these things a little bit faster from now on and not try to make it as anyways.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Hey, Jeebus, it's not letting. It's not. Okay, there we go.
Good day.
I need to figure out a way to make that work a little bit better. But how's everyone doing?
I'm doing okay. I am extremely disappointed.
Oh,
let me show you.
Let
me show you.
What?
My monitor did this yesterday. That green line in the center.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hate it.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to go get a new monitor very shortly. Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of bueno, I still got a.
Is it a lizard or something to do with your computer?
It's
the monitor itself. It's the monitor itself.
Not your monitor lizard. Your monitor
lizard has
computer.
Lizard has nothing to do with that as of right now.
It's not about any reptiles, no.
Not as of right now.
Just checking if it's a herpetology type situation.
Nope, we're good there.
So everybody,
now I have to decide: do I want to go in town and spend X number of dollars and get one at the store and have one right away? Do I want to go on like Amazon and order one and wait a week and hope this thing holds out for another week? I don't know.
I
would personally say wait a week to 10 days for Black Friday sales on Amazon and get one then.
It's not a bad idea. Is that coming up? It is only a week and a half away, isn't it?
Is it?
Something like that.
No way.
When's Thanksgiving in the States? Isn't it that Friday?
I don't know. Are you guys
having Thanksgiving? It's in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yes, exactly, Emily.
Like Black Friday now is like Black Month. Like they just don't stop.
It's
Black Friday in April. Like they just keep recycling these holiday sales.
They call it something on the web. It's called something else nowadays. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head.
Amazon Prime.
Cyber Monday.
There's Amazon Prime Day, right?
It's cyber something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's Cyber Monday, which is meant to be the busiest online shopping day before Christmas, which is in December. There's regular Amazon Prime days, which is like really 2 days where they do discounts. Black Friday, which some Amazon does, but also is like online and not all shops take part in it, and
Yes. So anyways, there's a bunch of bullshit now that they have for fucking everything. Now you don't gotta like rush into Target at 4 a.m. to get your
Every year,
oldest.
someone's dying of stampede.
Yeah. There's that's not really a thing anymore. The last couple years, it's been a lot less likely. There have been weird rushes, but because of Cyber Monday and a handful of other things, now lazy people, sorry, I didn't mean to put the other thing, but lazy people now can just sit on their phone and just get stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like waiting in line for 12.
It was Amazon Prime Day in October.
Okay, sweet.
Like we had Amazon Prime Day in October.
Slim, I get that people are not going to the store, especially over there in America. Like it's
you might get shot.
Like no, I want that TV that you're buying.
Get trampled though, like to get a TV for like $100 off, people would like die.
And they probably first jack up the prices.
And
like,
just
we
like they were all
started
saying,
a little bit of Black Friday sales in the UK, and ours are nowhere near as good as in America.
And the other thing about the thingy-mabobbers there is you can get stabbed, shot, molested,
Well,
hard.
in the UK, I guess you probably get stabbed. But
we don't have any of that good shit.
Yeah, you don't have the fun that we have here when you go to.
You guys get all the fun stuff.
You might get shot, stabbed, and AR'd in the same day trying to get your 24-inch TV. But hey, that was a good day.
Well, over here, I think like if something like that would actually happen, like they probably make those kind of deals, those situations illegal.
Yeah, they outlaw it.
Like, oh yeah, there's only that many people allowed in the store.
So that's why they have changed the laws here now. And recently, like I have said, the past couple of years, there have not been I don't think very many deaths, if any, because what they've done is they said only these many people in at a time. They have gotten extra security. Police have also been there. And because of Amazon deal law that Vila was saying, a Cyber Monday and a handful of other things, because like Cyber Monday in the Americas lasts for like a week normally for most companies.
Yeah, I think
so if
here
you
as
didn't,
well.
Yeah, so
they're blocking off like months and weeks at a time for it.
Yeah. So once again, it's not
saying, last chance. I get so many emails. Last
yeah,
chance.
of course.
Yeah, right. It's the last chance. Tomorrow there'll be another last chance.
Yeah, and so now there are safety things I think that are happening in the Americas to make sure that we're not going through like what happened in the mid 90s. I think is one of the worst times of that was. Go ahead, Ali.
Well, I was just going to bring it back to yesterday's show right at the end. You guys watched a bit of that disc golf video. I would like to just point out, because I don't think it's clear in the video, just how big a difference there is. It's not a Frisbee. Because this is
are we going over this again? God damn it, son of a bitch.
This is a Frisbee, right? You see what that is? A Frisbee,
disc golf is
this is a disc golf
that is disc golf. Yeah.
Right?
So
that is a disc golf disc. And it weighs more. It weighs more.
And
right?
you can get
significant difference between
totes, so, and you can get them weighted differently in thingies.
And can see that.
Is it made by TaylorMade?
Jesus Christ!
Are you more of like
Yeah. So he has
that's a seat that can hold up to 300 pounds, so I can sit on there nice and comfortable. Right.
So it's like a DJ bag, but he's putting Frisbees in there instead.
No,
he's putting.
Throw a different Frisbee for each.
Oh yeah.
Like
there's different weights.
Wedge and
yes.
It's not just
a
different
hybrid and a driver.
Jesus Christ! God damn it! Just really quickly, let's go over this.
All right.
Wait, what kind of a club do you hit the disc with to get it to go?
You throw them. Come on now.
It's
all right.
arm.
So all of these are distance drivers, and they all serve different purposes.
Yes.
This one right here is pretty much the one I can throw the farthest. It's just the one set up that way for the way I throw. This one's a great utility disc. I can do almost anything I want with it. Scared to throw it a long way, though, because that color just blends into the grass and it disappears. This disc right here, instead of doing the normal S shape, it'll just keep going on that first turn for the longest time. So it kind of turns left for me where normally, or sorry, kind of turns right for me where normally disc turned left. These two are almost the same, just different colors, and they're similar to that first disc I showed you, except they weigh quite a bit less. So it's easier to get them up to speed and throw them and make them do what they're supposed to do. And this is the first disc I ever bought. It's still in my bag. Okay, those are just the drivers. Those are just the drivers.
Okay.
So
there's other versions of them.
Putters will be on the next episode of.
No, these are my mid ranges. These are for throwing like anywhere from 50 feet to 150 feet.
So wait.
Right?
I need a fucking shot. I need a shot for this.
So, Ollie, is it like so with normal golf? You know, you hit the ball with certain clubs, and then can you use different frisbees then when you go to where the other one landed?
Yeah. So you drive it off the tee, right? By throwing the disc as far as you can.
Yeah. So what he's
speaking up, you pick up a new disc and throw it from that position, depending on what you need the disc to do. You select the right disc.
Yes. So
I carry 3 putters in my bag. Right?
How do you get
these
the
two are
disc
pretty much the same. This one is a float. This one floats in the water, so that's why I keep this one. So in case I'm putting around water, I won't lose my.
So gross. Jesus. Okay. Anyways, so okay. Fucking shite. Let's.
How do you get the disc to go in the little hole? I want to know that.
People,
it doesn't go in a little hole.
We can ask those more questions after the stream, yeah? I started this. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Hold on a second. I thought
Shut up.
This isn't disc golf.
There is a yes. We showed that yesterday. There is a weird thingy-mabobber that you throw it into. So what you're trying to do is there is a little basket below the chains. What you're trying to do is you're trying to like bounce it off of the chains or get the chains to kind of catch it so that it drops into the basket. I've played it a gazillion and a half times. So
if it gets hung up in the chains, that counts too. But you're hitting the chains.
Sure. It just needs to stay in
the basket.
It needs to not bounce out of that little area or thingy-mabobber. So it needs to be stuck in that. I like to call them like vulture cages or vulture nests. Yeah, I don't know why I call them that exactly 100%, but that's what I call those as vulture cages or vulture nests. Anyways, let's keep saying hello to everybody. Mom.
So you're not actually playing on the golf course and putting it in the same little hole.
No, you have your own golf.
That would be hard.
Yes and no. I mean,
some disc golf courses are on golf courses. That's why you see some people playing
on the back side of them.
Sand traps. That's the only reason you see sand traps is because there's a disc golf course on a golf course.
It's on a genuine golf course.
Yeah.
Sometimes and sometimes not. A lot of times it's in the middle of the woods or something like that. So, anyways, we have our Schism Crusher here, and they are our channel sponsor. So here we go. If we get people to donate to the mangoes, I will do shots for the mangoes and or other things. If there's a goal that she wants to get to, we'll figure something out. Like I can put a knife on my skull or something for. We'll figure it out later. I did not figure out how to use my tattoo machine exactly yet. I have to practice a couple things first before I start tattooing myself with it. So we'll get there probably next week or the week after that, because next week is probably going to be like Halloween-y, and I don't know how much streaming I'm going to do next week 100%. So we'll get there when we get there.
Just by the way, you near sent me off at you yesterday, eh? When you called disc golfers a bunch of yuppies. We're not fucking yuppies. We're a bunch of fucking stoners. Come on now.
No, it's hippies. It's hippies that are playing. It's just like a bag ball or whatever you would call hacky sack, which is what we call it. But bag ball is what other people call it.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
It's the new hacky sack.
Mm-hmm.
We used to play hacky sack when I was a young lad.
Me too. When
Oh,
I
that's a
used
long
to
time
have
ago.
I did while I was during
when I
breaks
had
at
a more
restaurants.
resilient when my my testicle bag was a lot more resilient. I used to play a lot more hacky sack. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. So anyways, write it down, Mango. Let's say hello to Demon Orb. We have a Harry Warp. I don't know why it jumped for me, but it did. Harry Warp is saying hello somewhere. I don't know, but hey, Harry Warp. Stupid dental crowns. Ooh, I hope you're not having problems with your crowns. That's not fun to have.
Tooth problems.
And yes, everybody, please support Mangoes more if you cans for helping a little human. Let's see. We have Tubian. How's it? Yeah, I'm sorry, Tubian. I didn't mean to call you out. I'm just. And that looks like everybody so far. So if there's anybody inside the chat who has not said hello to us, please say hello to us, and we will get there. What does the poll look like? I'm gonna try to and not open up more tabs than I need to. So if somebody would let us know what is leading in the poll, and if you've not voted in the poll in the side chat, please do that now or in the next soonness. Let's put it that way.
Well, the first 2 or 3 votes were for the robot suit, and it won last week, but we never got to it.
Yeah,
right?
we already covered the
just to
robot suit and
Nope.
JesusWeen.
Did we actually cover those?
Yeah.
The robot suit, we didn't cover that.
Yes, we did.
I don't remember it, and that's when I voted for.
Okay,
I was
well,
waiting for it, but I did step out for a few minutes. So,
and what I've done is I've found new stuff for all of the subjects. So in case we did go over anything, I have more stuff to talk about for them. So
I think we only covered JesusWeen and went over to the robot, but then your computer crashed.
That's when I blacked out, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you and your computer blacked out.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and get to.
Oh, the day the computer went crazy, right?
Yeah, my computer totally froze. I think it's because I went
I
to
remember that day.
that one website.
On that right-wing website.
Did you ever get off of it? Or did you get off on it?
I had to report it to the police, and they had to come over and they had to restrain it and take it away, and never mind. Anyways, so blood pizza, I have that on there, right? Damn it, I don't want to.
I don't know. You got something else pinned, so
Is Devil Crust bloody pizza part of the poll?
I can't see it anymore because you got your other.
I don't think I got a chance to do the poll.
What? Son of a bee sting. Okay. Give me a second. I'll open up this. Hey Jester, welcome.
We're canceling the whole poll.
So,
if I open on.
Robot Suit is 50%, 33% is Bathead, and then Ghost Kitchens, and then JesusWeen. So I'm going to give you 20 more seconds, and then we're going to go ahead and stop it. So that means, and I was hoping that Mango could join us for this, but she is here. So...
She's always here in spirit.
I know I always have her spirit in a jar next to me when I sleep. Never mind. That's something different. Never mind. Anyways, let's open up this, which is, here is the Devil Crust Bloody Pizza.
Bloody pizza.
In Japan, Domino's has brought out a new thing called Devil Crust Bloody Pizza. So, let's see. The way they did this is they came up with they're saying a silly themed for Halloween. I want to get to how they made the black crust or the devil crust is what I want to talk about. So between the bloody sauce and devil's crust are mozzarella cheese and cabaret cheese sauce. So what they did. Okay, it is right here. Sorry. What they did is they made a pitch black crust from bamboo charcoal that makes the crust that color. And then, of course, an extra spicy, bright red sauce made the blood sauce. Yes.
Finish reading it. This is Domino's, Japan's first ever bamboo charcoal crust, so it will look spooky without haunting your poo.
Yes, even though it probably still will. But that's great.
Activated charcoal, not so much, but when they use things like squid ink or the other things to turn it black, it does have a habit of making your poo black.
Sure, or purple or weird colors for sure. Yeah.
I just remember hearing a weird story about a load of people that ate squid ink pasta, and then their poo was black, and they thought they had bowel cancer, so they went to the doctors where they had bowel cancer, and it was just the squid ink.
Yeah, and there was I think Burger King or somebody made a black bun. And it was the same thing, and people were having bowel movements that were different colors and stuff. So, anyways, that's what they're making is just this weird creation, and you can get it in different styles. We're not going to talk about if you should put pineapples on pizza, but you can get the margarita version, the Americana version, the Genevese, and the tropical pizza as well. In this style, so it doesn't always just have to be.
Tropical one probably has pineapple on that pizza.
Yeah, well, it's definitely the margarita one that does, but yeah, you're probably right.
Wait, what?
It also says
doesn't have pineapple on it.
Does it not? Okay.
No, margarita is just basic cheese pizza.
Okay. In the Americas, they put other weird stuff on there, but maybe you're right.
No,
but then
margarita
it says,
pizza is what we have in the UK.
Yeah, but the Americans always fuck everything up. So I think that we put like tomato on it or something. I don't remember. Anyways, so then there's
just tomato base and cheese on top.
Yeah, not here. Yeah, not here. So you can also get it in all the other flavors, which is margarita, Domino's Deluxe, and grilled chicken and teriyaki, and mayo shrimp. So if you want mayo shrimp, bloody pizza, there you go.
I said,
no, I'll pass. And then it's $11 pretty much to get one of these. They're available all the way up to the 31st. And now, of course, once again, this is only in Japan. The Americas is not providing this version of it. It's only over there.
Did you say it was $11? Like, was that translated from yen? Or
Yeah. So in yen, it would be 1,745 yen. But in American dollars, it'd be $11.65, and that's a carry. Right. So to get it,
so if we don't get it delivered from Japan, it's a little more expensive.
You have to give a hand job to the delivery driver if it's delivered. I mean, never mind.
That would be
they might want more than that if they came all the way.
Only if they do it in 30 minutes or less. Come on. Now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's when you get the hand job. Is if it's done 30 minutes or less.
It's the only way you're going to get it. Well, it looks kind of.
It actually looks pretty good, and now that Vila brought it up the right way, that I didn't think about completely was the bamboo smoke crust or whatever. She's right. It's not using pigments or dyes or anything to make that. So you're not going to take a shite that's fucking bright purple or pink or something and be like, oh my God, I'm dying. Or it's actually usually black is normally what happens. So anyways, my dumbass drink.
PSA, right? A lot of these Halloweeny stuff or like the gothy stuff where it's like black ice cream, black coffee, black. A lot of them are done with like activated charcoal. Now, please be careful because activated charcoal does bind to your medication in your little tummy and then makes it pointless. So if you're on medications and have taken them recently, don't take activated charcoal. And also, if you're overdosing, take activated charcoal.
And if you really want to fuck with your friends, give them a little bit of activated charcoal while they're drinking and have them eat it. It's hilarious to watch them fucking react to that shit because it's not fun. Oh, crap. I put that in the wrong. Oh, I put it in the private chat. Never mind. Okay. And Brainless got to it barely before me. So what we're going to do now is...
Barely 3 minutes before you.
Yes, barely. That's what I'm saying because that's how my time goes. Never mind. The barely... So what was next? Of course, the robot space suit. So what I want to do is we're going to go over the video that I found of it. And then we will go over more of the logistics of it because I'm not 100% sure what we did and didn't go over last Wednesday because I got too overwhelmed by my computer freezing. But here we blow. And
your brain.
I was very exhausted from doing 3 shows in 6 days and stuff like that. So like, yeah.
Hey, Commander.
Hey, Commander.
Hello.
And I clicked the wrong things. Why is it not showing
to everyone?
I don't know.
I missed out on all that.
And the rest of the people, I don't think they've noticed you yet, Sydney. But hi again.
Hi, Sydney.
Sydney, love.
I thought we said hi, but I didn't say hi very well.
Just to make sure. We'll sit.
Did you get yourself rescheduled for Al's show yet, or for Neil's show yet, Al?
No, I gotta get a hold of Neil again because he tossed out a date and I wasn't sure, and now I'm less sure because that's just the way life is for me these days.
It's not because of your deodorant, right? Sure, I'm sure. No, I'm sorry. That's just an old reference.
I remember when deodorant ads were like all over the place. It was like feminine hygiene, deodorant, that weird perfume that made guys go like flying down the stairs to give women flowers. Anybody remember that weird shit?
Yeah.
Constant advertisements.
Yeah. Commander, let's totally do that. And I love watching prank calls into ministries or into other places like that. So if you find phone numbers for us, we will do a stream where we just try to call in live to different fucking things and try to fuck with people. Like, I'm totally down to do that to like hardcore evangelical right wing political people in this. Oh yeah, exactly. And then we have so many voices. Can you imagine
to go across countries for that shit?
Yeah, can you imagine all of us together calling different people with different voices and different accents or different things to say different, you know what I'm saying? We literally can just do a whole stream on that. And I was thinking about that a long time ago. So thank you for bringing that up kind of like as a crank yankers thing. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And like, I think you could add a little more to it. Why only Ukraine? Why not also add Palestinian to it?
I think we
that
could
would
help
really piss them off.
If I could,
are you calling to ask them for help? Or are we calling? I thought we were calling with prank calls and then raising the money for. Ukraine and Palestinians, but we're like, I read it
Sure.
wrong.
Well, no, we can totally do it that way as well, especially when we do it for Lizard, to raise more money for whatever charity. But I was just thinking, for the fuck of it, to just call in evangelicals or other things and just prank the fuck at them by like pretending to be MAGA or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we can totally do it to raise money as well,
They have
for
a
sure.
24-hour prayer line on I think it's called Grace Ministries, and they have
Yeah.
They have like you can just call up and ask for a prayer, like anytime, day or night. They're just there to pray for you. And I mean, as long as we don't give any platforming to that Kent Hovind Yahoo, I'm in. But I was thinking we should like call up with like in need of an exorcism.
Yeah, no, we can totally do
McDonald.
things like that. Let me see if I have one of these things here. There's fails. Wait.
Or we can ask
Here
them to pray for inmate P1 0113589.
Is that Kent's regular name?
No, that's Trump's inmate number.
Oh, that's the other guy. That's Trump. Okay.
There's a handful of still.
And ask him to pray for Kent Hovind.
Yeah, and there's still a handful of evangelical 1-800 numbers you can call when they do their things. Yeah. So speaking of that devil, let's just do this right quick.
Oh, no, we need to know which ones hate each other.
I know AI.
This is
the other one.
This is on C-SPAN, but whatever. So like, what we want to do is something like this.
Please, no profanity on this network.
Well, there you go. I didn't know C-SPAN made prank calls.
Our next call, Newark, New Jersey. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi. I got myself into really bad debt. I was paying one credit card off with another for over 4 years. I just went on, and I'm like really broke right now, about to file bankruptcy. I'm trying to get a penile implant. I need to enlarge my package to pick up the chicks these days.
Oxford, North Carolina is up next. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Plunkett. How are you?
Good morning. Rick's calling from Austin, Texas on our Republican line. What's on your mind today, Rick?
Howdy. I just wanted to talk about what's going on between the U.S. and North Korea, but I really specifically want to talk about Donald Trump and what he's doing. And it really seems that a lot of people are assuming he's making bad decisions for everyone, but I believe he's making decisions for the people. And, with all the presidents, we've been no strangers to hate, but for Donald Trump, we're also no strangers to love. You know the rules, so do I. And for him, a full commitment is what I'm thinking of. And you wouldn't get this from any other guy. And I just want to tell y'all how I'm feeling. I want to make y'all understand, hopefully, that he is never going to give you up. He is never going to let you down. He is never going to run around and desert you.
We're not going to get Rickrolled here today. Stevens.
You already did, bitch.
Why not? It already happened.
Like, how did you not know that? Like, way in the beginning,
That's exactly what happened to you, lady. Okay, so what we're going to do in the near future, we're going to do something kind of like that. Where we will do a whole stream where we can just call into different things, and we can be different voices. I can be Cookie. Hey, Mr. Fear. Anybody? Hey, Phil. If anybody else has dropped in here that we didn't say hello to, say hi to us. We can totally do that in the near future, where we just on stream find things to call into to just fuck with. Why not? What's gonna happen? I'm gonna get sued. Yeah, I'm already a broke fucking nobody. Have fun trying to take the nothing that I fucking have. So anyways, let's blow on to the life-size robot. And I think maybe we did delve into this a tiny bit. But anyways, here's the whole thing about the life-size robotic suit that they're going to be using to send people into space soon. Especially like when they go to Mars and other places that are going to be harder to exist in with pressure and needing to like eat and drink more or not expending energy.
Has anyone watched Space Force?
Yes.
Oh,
Wait,
what's
what's that?
Who hasn't?
Comedy.
Who has not watched
not
it?
finished it.
What
I
is
think I
that
watched it.
movie? No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's
movie.
The TV show with it, like where the robot. That's all I can think of.
Yeah. So what they're comparing this to is a Gundam suit. So if you've ever watched Gundam Wing or the other Gundam series of anime,
I don't think I have.
yeah, you do look it up because this is exactly what this looks like.
Is that the thing that Korean Psy guy sings about? Or
Yeah. No, I believe that's what. Hey, my doctor. There's my personal doctor.
Who's there?
All right.
Or my personal doctors, because there's been so many of them, but
multiple.
throughout time and history, they've been the ones that have fixed me.
Saying. Who's there?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do Time Lords keep getting replaced?
I'm the Doctor. Doctor Who. Exactly.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So, anyways, let's blow on with this.
That's funky shit, man.
One of these days, I hope to wear this suit.
Too.
Cool. Oh, it's Japanese.
I'm going to mute it because we don't need to, and we can't understand what he's saying anyways. And so he says, the reason for creating it was that they needed a stronger, better animated robot for going into what he's going to say is like space. But going through different terrains was like the original idea, but then they said, well, we can probably use this for people to go into space. So look at how small he is inside of this huge motherfucking robot. And it looks exactly
just like that thing we talked about.
How tall did they say it was?
18 feet.
Avatar was right.
And now it is a thing. So you just climb up these stairs that are always there. And
it's really just a personal tank. That's all it really is.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
what it is, what they're
G.I.
saying.
Joe had like the bouncy thing for the Cobra Commander. Had like he had like a pogo pod thing.
So once again, what they're saying, this is they're hoping it will be used for is for space exploration. You hopefully will be able to be airtight inside of one of these things, and then you can go through Mars, or you can go to other, the moon, and just hang out there.
It's totally not going to be used for war.
I can see them
There's no
using
way.
it like I could see firefighters using it.
Yeah, no,
or
it's
like
totally
bombs
used
Go
for
into
war.
a fire inside of that suit, push stuff out of the way, get to where you need to go.
Save people. Jump out of a building without being like what's his name from Die Hard?
Hover jets on it. You can just fly out any level of a building, land from there.
Yeah. Yeah, vertical takeoff and landing.
There you go.
Well, we've already talked about the fucking miners in South America, was it? That they had the jetpacks, and they would in the middle of the night would fly to this area, and they would mine shit, and then take these baskets or
jetpacks,
whatever, and fly their asses out. And they thought it was motherfucking aliens, right? But no. That's going to be one of the things they're going to use for next, either for war, or they're going to be using it to mine stuff and take precious metals or things to sell. It'll be the next blood diamond trade, pretty much, right? You can just fly into a place with these fucking big ass things. Nobody can fucking touch you. You can do whatever the fuck you want, ore out whatever you want, mine out whatever you want, take over whatever you want. and then just peel off whenever you want to leave. And nobody
How do
can
you
do
avoid
shit.
burning the back of your legs? That's what I want to know. That's always been my problem with the jetpack.
Asbestos shorts.
That is a major, well, that is one of the major problems with that is that whole thing, and that's why that's
But
not
wearing
prevalent.
clam diggers is super popular with the jetpack.
Well, no, exactly, because you wear thick ass freaking fire. I'm gonna say
Fire-resistant bike shorts.
or retard. I always feel like I'm saying this wrong, but fire retardant. You know what I'm saying? Like something that's a little bit more than just resistant. It is anti-fire per se, right? That's the next step up to that stuff.
Who is anti-fire? Fire is awesome. Oh.
Anyways, no, we love fire. Just getting burnt sucks.
Depends on whether or not it's in the hole.
And after all of the people that I have fixed and or saved from getting burnt out of fires, and how many times I have been burnt and seen other people being burnt from fire stuff, it's not as cool. It is fun, but you just got to respect it. Just like
cool at all.
Just like the ocean. It's amazing if you use it right? If you are surfing on it, or you're using its momentum for your benefit, it's fucking awesome. But as soon as you think that you're better than it, then you lose. Okay, so
I was surf on it than to drown in it.
Yeah, I was told to drink.
Yeah,
so
you
here
gotta
we
drink.
blow you, whoever. Cheers, bro. Salute, Solange.
Yeah. And thank you to whoever donated to. There you go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Bad Are you drinking a blue one again?
All I have is blue right now, so it's like all I can do.
Make him drink, make him suffer.
It sucks so bad. God damn it. It fucking tastes so horrible. Okay, so let's blow on more with this. This is what a hammerhead bat looks like.
Bats are not the cutest of animals, and hammerhead bats are.
I think they are. I think they are.
Out and lip seen in male hammerhead bats.
We think they are. We think they are, but look at that thing, Emo Bobber, that's on the screen.
That's a weird looking one.
He's so dopey.
And
It's adorable.
It still looks cute to us because we're weirdos. But I want one so bad. Look at how small its little ears are, and how big its fucking face is. And Jesus Christ, I want one so bad. I know.
It looks like that one from Fern Gully, that weird little flying thing.
It almost is like that. So let's learn a little bit more about it.
This further reduces any chances of them being cute. The odd-looking flying mammal has a super elongated face that has many who see pictures of it question its very existence.
Like.
Yet, despite its larger-than-life appearance, the hammer-headed bat is very much real.
Look at that. Look at how cute it is. It's so horribly cute.
It looks like a dog. It looks like a Great Dane mixed with a bat.
Yeah, something like that. That's the good
You have it like a horse-like snout there. It's an
and then look at its
thing.
And then look at its motherfucking eyes. I know that's easily for us to overlook.
It looks like a goat. A goat mixed
Yeah, no, and exactly, Ollie, man. It looks like a fucking goat too. It's like a goat, bat, doe. So many things mixed together, and it's so amazing. And then when we see it,
what the heck is?
I want to see it from the front. Once we see it from the front again, just wait, just watch.
To top it all off, they're also the largest bat in all of Africa. So you're more likely to find.
Look at its motherfucking face right there.
Wow.
It looks like a fox bat or something. I mean, and its teeth are amazingly crazy.
That is fucking big.
I've seen this bat before, like pictures of it and stuff. Because I really like bats, and I've seen loads of pictures of all different kinds of bats on Pinterest.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what it was called. But I love
the hammerhead bat?
It's a hammerhead bat. That's what the American name of it is. It's probably
What they
called
call it
something
in
else.
Africa necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Similarly, but look at how big it is, just like we were saying, and then look at his fucking face, and its ears are so weirdly small for it. But I guess the rest of its senses and its face are like so in tune, and then its eyes too. Like it's crazy
them
looking.
intimidating than cute. Males and females
It's
greatly
it's
differ
like a
in
wombat
appearance,
with
which makes
wings
it
for
the
sure.
most sexually dimorphic bat species in the world. Males overall
It totally looks like what people would be consider the Jersey Devil for sure.
have boxy heads with enormous lips, while the females with their
I've not
narrower
thought
snouts
of that,
have
but
more
yeah.
fox-like faces. Males and females.
Yeah, as soon as Tubian said that, I was like, "Oh, totes, that's like
that
exactly
literally
what
could be what was mistaken for the Jersey Devil.
somebody accidentally took one home, or brought one over to the Americas and let it out."
But
Just
you
like
know
that, we
what the fucking colonizing bastards of my ancestors were like? They went all over
and-
different countries and took all random shit with them. Was like, mine now, bitch.
Yeah, and then it only lived for a couple years or a year or two because it was not in its normal habitat. Just like, I'm going to just say this is an example that isn't proof, and I don't have proof of it. Just like the large cats of England, right? There may have been
proven.
that it literally was just rich people that had fucking cats that got let out, and then eventually they were killed, right? And so same thing what happened in the Americas.
Killed. They weren't killed.
Okay,
They're
sure,
still
sure,
very
sure,
much
sure.
alive.
Okay, sure,
Because they
whatever.
don't act. They can survive in the climates that the UK has, especially in Cornwall. But yeah, we know that
anyway,
they're real. Like big
Yeah,
cats
and-
are the beast of Bodmin.
And we have examples of that in the Americas as well, where things were seen in certain places, and then we've come to find out that like rich people like let their fucking tigers out or some other fucking exotic animal, and that's why they saw fucking monkey figures in certain places or whatever, because these rich people fucking let out their things, or those things got out as a result of them just not knowing how to keep them up, and then normally being not in their environment. In most places, they end up only living for a year or two. So you get a handful of sightings within a small, narrow window, and then all of a sudden they're gone. This may be an explanation for that. Are we claiming that? Fuck no. But is that something that may be a thing that's happening around the world? Possibly, right? I mean, if you saw one of these things wherever you lived, you would be like, what the fuck is going on? It looks like a fucking human bat that's huge, and what the fuck is going on? Because I've never seen anything like that. And especially like the things where these people that live in like the middle of nowhere, they're like, I know all the animals that have been around me. I've been growing up around all the animals around. Well, what if one new animal is brought towards you? Is it a fucking cryptid, or did somebody fucking raise some weird animal that's not from the region and then it got let out, or it escaped, right? Or even what we've come to understand in the recent future, in recent times, is we've now come up with other animals that have bred together. So now we have this like fox dog thingy-mabobber that's like a new thing or something, right? So there can be anomalies as well. So every once in a blue moon, somebody can do something where something becomes a something, but it will not mate with other ones because those animals will not let it in their tribe to some extent. So just because there's an anomaly every once in a while doesn't mean that it's a cryptid or that it's not a natural animal, right?
Like, animals outside their own genus can't procreate, and then there are other ones that can. However, their offspring will be sterile, so it will
Just
last
like a
one
mule,
generation and then
right?
die out.
Yeah, so like a mule.
There's a variety of these
Yeah.
things happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Similarly. So
A
just
liger,
because
isn't that something, a liger, a cross between a
yeah,
tiger
yeah,
and
there
a leopard?
and there's a hamburglar, and no, I'm just kidding. But no, there's other things like that where it's a mixture of this and that, only because specifically we have put them together, or you've shoved sperm inside the vagina of something else, and then it like made
Is that what happens
something.
when you get like a pig and a cow crossed? You get a hamburglar.
Yeah, there we go. But there we go. I'm glad that you pulled it back around.
I'm
to
glad
make that
somebody's
work.
on the drum kit here.
Yeah.
But,
Anyways,
well, if you're talking about weird animals, my sister showed me a very interesting animal the other day. What was it called again, Vila?
Deer mouse.
Deer mouse.
Yeah.
Look
Deer mouse.
it up. That is cute as fuck.
They are so adorable, and they're absolutely tiny, and they're the smallest cloven-hoofed animal in the world.
Yeah.
They're cloven hoofed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like a deer.
We may look it
Like
up
a
in a
deer,
second,
yeah.
but let's blow on a little bit more with
Grimace
this
is
because we
crossed with a grape and a potato.
Uh,
That's
a couple-
Clover Mom. Put that one up there. Grimace really is a cross between a grape and
and a potato. He's a
I
great
always thought it was
potato.
He was like the lost orphan child of Barba Papa, but
wasn't-
I don't know if Barba Papa existed outside of here.
I thought Grimace was originally like a chocolate shake or something like that, wasn't he? I could be completely wrong. I could be thinking of something else, so I don't know.
He's a purple
He got,
shake.
spilt in the back seat of a station wagon in 1983.
For some reason, he's a
They
purple
don't
shake.
know, like they've never publicly stated what Grimace is, but he was not that he's a milkshake, but he used to steal milkshakes because he was a bad guy.
Okay. He's
And then they
associated
turned
with
him into a
them.
good guy.
Yeah, he's associated with them for some way, shape, or form, or whatever.
There was a
So,
lot
anyways,
of crazy shit going on in the Hamburglar and Miramachi
universe. Yeah, the universe
The whole-
of hamburger
We need to
literalism
do a
is
whole
insane.
show on fast food mascots of the world.
Yeah, at first I think they did have them like in the store.
Okay, well,
but like the story behind it, like that, I don't think that ever really was the thing over here.
We need to research.
Yeah,
this lore
there's
into
a whole
thing.
story for it over here. Anyways, let's blow on with this, and then let's get on to the other subjects.
Males both have dark brown fur with a paler mantle. They have patches of white fur at the base of the ear. Though sometimes indistinct, the fur is long and smooth, though somewhat woolly in texture on the mantle. The ears are triangular and blackish brown, and the eyes are very large. There's a claw on the second finger, and this bat has large, flexible thumbs. Just like other bats, hammerhead bats too use high-frequency chirps to communicate with others.
It may have been
and the
out.
sounds they produce are often outside the range of audibility for us humans. The few sounds that these bats produce that we can hear can sound similar to a screeching bird.
Nearly 1/4 of the world's mammal species.
Because
Okay, I
their
just want to
bodies
show its
generate
face a little bit
considerable heat
more.
when they're flying. Being
All right, and then now,
They're pretty.
let's see, what was the next theme?
The next thing,
We showed already that.
ghost kitchens.
Mango, can you not make it in here? Right? I want you to be in here so.
Ghost kitchen.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Ooh, Slim wants to get pegged by Mango.
Yes. So here is. I want to piss her off because she pisses us off whenever we do brunch, and I know how to do it. And you're in the side chat, so you'll still get pissed off. But here we blow. So if you don't know what a ghost kitchen is, this is what they are, and it's nothing to do with.
He's gonna be in a bit. He's gonna be in a bit. She said.
Okay, well then we'll slowly go over ghost kitchens. If you don't know what a ghost kitchen is, here.
Or I
I
can
have
show
no
the,
clue what a ghost kitchen is.
or I can quickly show the mouse.
Show something right quick then.
I know about ghost pottery. I've seen that, but I'm not sure about this ghost kitchen thing.
Ghost pottery?
I think Mango kind of knows what they
Yeah,
are, but I
ghost
have something to
pottery.
piss her off. I have something about that to piss her off.
Look
Ghost
at
pottery is
these,
like when
at these
your spouse's
cuties.
ghost helps you make a clay pot.
Exactly,
how
Timothy.
cute.
Yeah.
Ghosting is not
What are,
allowed in my classroom.
what are they called?
Those are the deer mouse.
Something deer. The
Yeah,
deer
Deer
mouse.
mouse. Oh,
That's
this is the
right.
deer mouse.
Yeah.
But it's really just a cloven hoof deer that's the size of a mouse.
Well,
No,
I think the reason they
like
say
a
that
big
is because of
rabbit.
its face. I think it's because its face looks like a mouse, and the rest of them is
They're really
technically.
tiny, like
No,
25
I understand that.
centimeters.
But I
So what
think
happened if
something about
Bambi
their
and
face
Thumper switch
also.
places?
It's like
But like
Bambi
they
and
are
Thumper had
25
sex.
centimeters tall, some breeds. And they are deer-like, however, they're not actually a deer.
Oh wait.
So a
They-
deer.
They're not a deer, but they're
Well,
cloven
they're
hoof.
they're of that ancestor, or that species
They're an
of
ungulate.
deer-esque per
They're
se.
an ungulate as
They're
opposed to a
not.
rodent.
No.
Is that because they have the nose that they can? Okay, never mind. Go ahead and
I
explain.
can't remember what it is. Like, they look like they should be related to a deer, but they're not. They're their own distinct genus. And I can't remember what it
not an
was because
ungulate.
I only discovered that like a day ago with Brainless because we were looking over it. Because they're so cute.
That is this one. Yeah. Here it does have like common ancestry to pigs, camels.
So
And
is
even
it
a
an ungulate or not an ungulate?
Hey, I told you, motherfuckers, that you're not supposed to learn stuff on this channel. God damn it!
But I'm.
It's just such a fucking cute animal. So we needed to share it.
No, I know. I'm being
came
silly.
across
And
it, I
of
was like,
course, I said that as a joke, obviously. So, hey, Mingo, how are you doing?
I don't know. Sound like you're pretty serious to me.
Hello.
Hey, D.
Hello.
All right.
Good
So,
day.
what we're gonna do, just because Mango showed up, we're going to show you this first, and then we will actually tell you what a real ghost kitchen is. But I have something fucking. Mango is going to hate me forever for showing this.
Let me
And
prepare
that's why
myself.
we're doing this. Yeah, prepare yourself. Somebody should buy me a shot for sure. So here we go. I had it all thingied up, but whatever. There, go to here, and son of a beast thing. I'm sorry, Mango, but I have to do this to you. We'll talk about exactly what a ghost kitchen is in a second, but here we blow with this, Mango.
Oh Lord.
Hello. You're back.
Be judged by ghosts.
The most haunted house in all of Winnipeg.
Goody. Have you thought about what a ghost would like to eat?
Oh my God.
You didn't see that little thing flew in front of you?
Ghost kitchens. Are real ghosts involved? They should be.
What the?
What the fuck?
Oh my God. Damn it.
Okay, y'all ready for this? Fuck it. Now I don't even care anymore. We're totally doing this. Here we go. Watch. Hold on. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, son of a! It's okay. All I got to do is this, and then it will happen again. Yep. Okay. Here we go. You all deserve this because
You're
of
not
Mango.
sharing
It's all
yet.
Mango's. I know. It's all Mango's fault. That's all I got to say. We're watching Ghost Kitchen.
Over the last few years, you've probably noticed ghost kitchens popping up all over Winnipeg. A ghost kitchen is a restaurant that only offers delivery or takeout. There's no dining room.
Yeah, so she's going to explain what it is, and we're going to go over a little bit more of it after this, but she does go over
This
it.
is in Winnipeg, eh? That's
And
Manitoba.
it-
They're kind of strange there.
Yes, Yes, A.
Just cooks. By sharing a commercial kitchen space, a chef can cut down on costs, letting them run a flexible kitchen on a tight budget. But are real ghosts involved?
No.
They should be. Welcome to Ghost Kitchens, the first ever cooking competition show
You're
to be judged
welcome, you all.
entirely by ghosts. I'm your host, Angie St. Mars. I'm dying to know, what is Winnipeg?
Oh my jeebus. Okay. I hope y'all are ready for this because here we blow. No,
greatest
I'm
ghost
not
kitchen?
either.
Well, only a real ghost can be the judge of that. I've enlisted 3 paranormal experts to help me find, see, and hear a ghost to judge this competition. 3 ghost kitchen chefs will meet at a haunted location to prepare a dish for a ghost and receive
And they're making Mango's favorite dish, wieners.
their judgment. The
And-
chef deemed most
did you
worthy
see that?
will
She
receive
cut
the
off the
ghost kitchen
wiener.
trophy of diabolical delights. Now come with me. The hour grows late.
In the future, we're gonna do a whole thing on this. If we can't get Lizard or Mango to do stuff on this, I will be doing a thing where we're gonna have Mango and Lizard and the other food connoisseurs come in and watch this with us. Because it is so stupid. There's like 5 episodes already. And it is so bad, Mango. Just watch. It is so bad.
Chua.
Okay, here we
I'm one of
go.
the chefs of Bound Manila Nights. And I love making modern Filipino cuisine.
How did you come to start working out of a ghost kitchen?
To be honest, I didn't know how to cook when I started the culinary program at Red River. And I was like, I want to do Filipino cuisine with this kind of like cooking techniques. I love being creative. That's
Jesus
what keeps me
Christ,
going.
bro.
COVID happened, got laid off, and then
Jesus Christ, do you see this insane crap that he was making?
Nope.
Like, Jesus, look at
It
that.
looks really good.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's amazing. And then, like, this. Jeebus, homie. Fuck yeah. You're a real fucking chef. But let's see what you can do.
If it
this.
also tastes good.
Well, see, that's what I'm
Oh my
saying.
God.
So let's see what he can do with this.
Oh my God, Slim, the title of the
exciting, man.
episode is
It's fun.
stupid.
It's always been fun.
There's a steam
There's-
bun in the coven. God
Yeah, no, I know.
damn it.
What?
I know. So the episode's name is There's a Steam Bun in the Coven, and not the oven, but coven. Which coven? No, I know. That's exactly why I said Mango, because you're here. That's why we need to watch this, because this I said I thought I was going to torture you with this, but I think we're going to have way more fun with it than me torturing you. But here we blow.
Were you afraid that there would be ghosts in the kitchen?
Ghosts in the kitchen? Yeah, sometimes.
Would you say you're afraid of ghosts?
Yes and no. It depends on the ghost.
What do you like about working out of a ghost kitchen?
For me, it's a dishwasher.
That's your favorite part?
Yeah, I guess. I think so.
Have you thought at all
Okay,
about what
yeah.
you want to prepare for the ghost?
I think so. I hope the ghost will like the food I'll be making for it.
Can you show me something in the kitchen?
For sure. Let's go.
Exactly. We need the mouse piece. And that's our Mango.
So this is the cow's kitchen where we'll be making our food today. So this one is a egg roll wrapper where you can just get from an Asian store.
Do you ever make these wrappers yourself?
Nope, I don't. It's too much work. So what you do?
There's no way
you
to
grab
make them
3
yourself,
fingers
I
from the
don't
bottom,
think.
and then that's where you put the filling.
What is this, like Eye of Newt?
So that is actually called dinuguan. It's a Filipino stew. It's traditionally made with pork, carrots, vegetables. This one is kind of like my take on
Yummy.
this dish. Pinch the sides and fold it over, roll it all the way to the top, and then you kind of seal it with this water.
This magic water?
It's magic water.
That's kind of what we would do with tortillas, right, Mango? If you were to fold them into themselves, just like we were talking about the other day, you're going to want to use a little bit of water, or normally I use a little bit of spit, but people frown on that when I serve them dishes that I use my own spit in. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But right, you would want to You want to use a little bit of water with wrapping tortillas, right?
Wait, you got wrapping tortillas?
And if you're
They
gonna
wrap?
if you yeah, they rap. They spit mad bars.
Zacatone. We'll talk about when I use semen to make sure that things stick together later. That's another subject we'll talk about.
Yours is better than mine, I think.
No one's squeezing out the side.
Oh no. And that's your lumpia. Cheers.
Cheers. EJ, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.
I've got to take off.
All right. Oh.
Can I borrow that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was awesome.
I found my first chef. Now I'm looking for a ghost with an open schedule. A free spirit. For a ghost, judging a cooking competition from beyond the grave might be a big ask. Out of respect for the
That's
spirit's
amazing.
time, we're gonna go to the ghosts.
It's well put together.
Yeah, it's hilariously stupid.
Wow.
Oh, hello. What do we have here?
I'm Matt Comas. I'm a ghost historian, and today I want to show you Seven Oaks House, the oldest and most haunted house in all of Winnipeg.
Goody.
Follow me.
I bet you she's getting money from the province or from the city for doing this show, just as advertisement, for tourists and stuff like that.
No, totes. You definitely can write a proposal to do something like this that the government will give you money to put on by using landmarks and different places to promote them so they can get more commerce, for sure. That's totally a thing.
Welcome to Seven Oaks House. So I mentioned this is the oldest house in Winnipeg. It's the home of the Inkster family. So John and Mary Inkster and some of their children featured here.
Those are some ugly mother. Never mind. Sorry. I'll be quiet.
Seem to have maybe a few people hanging around in the house.
Yay! Hive Science has shown up.
Go Hive.
I'm glad that you're joining us. I saw that you subscribed today, so I'm glad that you're here. And hopefully, the idiocracy and the silliness that we're going over keeps you here. I like watching your streams. They're fucking awesome and amazing with all the fun that you do.
Now, one of the things in this room is the mannequin. The house now works as a museum, and the museum staff are getting calls in the middle of the night so that this one room with all the mannequins-
Hey. Only call her a mannequin if she gives you consent. Jeez, just don't call women mannequins. And sorry, never mind.
The motion sickness started going off. They weren't too sure what to think of it. Well, they moved all the mannequins up to the garage. No more alarms. But a week
Well, I'm
later,
glad that you
the alarm
finally
in the
did.
garage starts going off all the time.
Have you ever seen one of the mannequins move?
Can't say I've seen them move, but I've definitely heard sounds here. Footsteps right above us, people walk on the second floor, even though the house is empty. So you definitely hear the spirits that seem to still be here. And just watch your step. So one way people often like to remember when relatives passed away was they would take their hair and turn it into wreaths, jewelry.
Dude, hair artwork is fucking insane. If you've never looked up what they call it something. What is it? Whatever. But if you've never seen hair portraits
Oh my gosh.
from the
That's the
1800s,
wreath.
yeah.
You see that thing in the corner?
Yeah.
That's all made of hair. They're
Yeah,
so
it's all made of.
beautiful.
This is all made of hair to make a whatever. It's called something back in the day. It's not just hair art. It's called something else.
It was
And
like
it's insane.
mourning. It was part of
Yeah, it was
mourning during Memento Mori.
Yeah, they made necklaces, they made earrings, they made framed things like this. They actually did
So,
sculptures
so
and
far-
shit out of.
Oh yeah, like the things I've seen so far: are pocket watch chains, earrings,
I've seen, yeah.
necklaces, bracelets, chokers, artwork like that.
I've seen
Then
so many things
things
made
like
out of
a
it.
tree made out of hair.
Yeah, yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
Various things like that. I've also seen, and it was very common for children that died, their hair would be turned into a doll that looked like the child.
Yeah. There's a lot of hair artwork that was done.
Yeah.
I want to
And like
say that
we've
it's
lost
18
the skill.
was it 1800s or 1600s they did that? I want to say it's 1800s.
1800s
Yeah,
Victorian
that's what I
era.
was thinking. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure that I remember. Yeah. So in the 1800s, this was a very, very popular thing that they did with people from people's hair that have died. So let's keep blowing on.
Like we
bracelets.
can't really
Is that
do
horse
that
made out of
anymore. That skill's been
skin?
lost.
Yeah, tote. Yeah, for sure.
It is. And sometimes people have actually seen the horse moving. They even have marbles that are supposed to be kept in a dish, but sometimes the marbles can be scattered all over the floor.
How do you think that happens?
There's a ghost coming out at night.
That was comfortable back then.
Yes, people were also a little bit smaller, so.
That's what's the bitch's name that had the long hair that she spun, put it out and whatever. That's what she did with her hair. She made a sex swing out of her hair.
Do you think the fact that ghosts are so tiny makes them less scary?
Yeah, maybe.
Goldilocks? Yeah, Goldilocks.
Why don't we go to the kitchen?
Oh, hello. That's rude.
So we're heading into the dining room now.
More human hair art?
They did like it.
Yeah, more hair
I
art.
heard someone died here.
Someone did die in this very room. In fact, probably 12 people have died in this house. But this room clearly has the most tragic story, right in the dining room during one of these family dinners. The son-in-law of the Inksters, a man called William McMurray, he was here with his wife, Harriet, who was their daughter. They had been away, they came back to the community, so everyone was having a big dinner, lots of food, laughter, fun times.
Remember, how often do people die in the past? Always. Everybody dies. So, I mean, there's going to be places where lots of deaths happen, you weirdos. Like, there's nothing spectacular about that per se.
William starts coughing and grabbing at his throat, and he is choking. Now, the Heimlich maneuver, not a thing yet. No one had invented it. So he ends up basically falling down dead during the dinner. So they think his spirit, though, might still be here.
Because that's what
Do you
you'd
think
want to
he'll be
do,
joining
is
us
just
at
be
the
hanging
finale?
around
Well, he might.
where you choke to
It's
death.
quite possible. They know with William, they actually think he sometimes comes out and makes his sort of presence known.
Dude's
they were
hungry.
hoping-
He's still waiting for the next.
William was
fucking
dining
course.
during his final moment.
He's like, I only had one fucking bite of food before I choked. I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, exactly.
I thought you were the
William would surely summon his
Williamtons
taste
of
buds
Williamton,
here in
Sven,
his
the
very
richest
own
people ever. How
dining
dare you not cater for
I wrote
ghosts?
2 books, Haunted Winnipeg and Haunted Manitoba. And Seven Oaks House is so haunted, it's the only building that appears in both.
What do you think the ghosts might do if they don't like what we prepared for them?
Well, sometimes we've actually heard like sounds of things smashing or breaking.
Have you ever broken anything and blamed it on a ghost?
I have not. You have to be very, very careful in a place
What
like
kind
this.
of ghost do you think you'll be? Flirty, rude?
That I would be. I think I'd be kind of relaxed more.
How do you think a ghost would let me know if they thought I was cute? The witching hour is upon us. I must away. Any final words?
I just read you a little bit from the book. Unexplained footsteps at Seven Oaks House. A woman vanishing into thin air at the Hotel for Gary. Spirits reaching out from beyond the grave at Pantages Theatre.
This is
What is happening in
hilarious.
Winnipeg's heritage buildings at night? Early Winnipeg was a booming city full of excitement. No shortage of murderers.
Murderer. All right, so there we go. That was like the whole thingies about that stuff and things. I closed it. It's okay. Let's get into what actual ghost kitchens are. And she did delve into it a little bit, but we'll delve a little bit more into it, and then we'll get into our next subject. It's nothing that spooky at all, but it is something to be aware of. It's not like scurry or anything like that, but this is pretty much what they're talking about for being called a ghost kitchen.
I'm gonna drop out because I'm starting to get in
Okay.
a lot of pain. But
Okay,
before I drop out, I
okay.
wanted to say one weird thing about ghost kitchens. At the moment, so Mr. Beast opened up a ghost kitchen during COVID. It went tits up, and there's now a massive lawsuit going on over the ghost kitchen that Mr. Beast did.
Yeah. And that's part of the reason why I kind of like found out what these kind of are, is because of that.
Ah.
So yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
out and be sad. So
Yeah.
bye
Take
bye.
care of
Okay,
yourself.
night.
Uh,
Hopefully you feel
Feel
better.
better soon.
And hello. Bye, Vila. Hi, Tiny.
And Tiny says most people only die once. Yes, most. But there is a handful of us that have died multiple times, but that's a whole different thing. But yes, you
That's a whole different
technically
cookie.
only die completely once. But anyways, so this is what a ghost kitchen
During the
is.
pandemic, 60% of Americans say they get a meal delivered at least once a week. But did your food delivery really come from the place from which you think you ordered it? As Les Trent reports, it may have come from a ghost kitchen.
Tonight, I'll be eating a club sandwich with fries and a side of mayonnaise.
Elton John is doing it.
Tonight, I'll be eating a chicken schnitty with chips and chicken sauce.
So is Kim Kardashian. Like these celebs, since the pandemic, more and more Americans are getting their favorite foods delivered via Uber Eats. But is your favorite sandwich or pizza really coming from the actual restaurant you ordered from? It turns out a growing number of restaurants are using what are called ghost kitchens. Sure sounds kind of spooky. So what is going on here? To find out, I started ordering food. A lot of food.
Oh, that's great.
First up, a delicious sub from Jersey Mike's, a national chain with over 2,000 locations.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
It sure tasted like it was made in one of their trademark delis, but the address on my Uber Eats receipt shows something totally different. I'm here at the address on my receipt, but this sure doesn't look like a Jersey Mike's. In fact, the only sign of a Jersey Mike's is this small one right here. Inside it says Kitchen United. What the heck? Turns out we found our first ghost kitchen.
So what they're doing is they're going into other kitchens in different places and they're putting in businesses or saying they're a certain thing, just using their own ingredients or their own. So there'll be a.
Well, it's probably just a franchise, but just only for delivery where you can't sit. So
Yeah, of course, there's no sit-in. And what is most happening with most ghost kitchens, it's not like the Jersey sub shop they were talking about. It's private cooks or people who are investors that are getting cooks to go into some of these places, providing them with the ingredients to make certain dishes, and they're putting them up as permanent restaurants, even though they're not. But like, why does that really matter per se? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I really don't see the problem here.
No, there's not. Just there is this weird thing that they're saying, which is ghost kitchens. Okay, so let's blow into.
They make it seem like something bad, but like
yeah.
If they have to make all the stuff for deliveries at a regular place, then like the people that are eating there will not. They will have to wait very long for them to get their food.
Yeah, no, it's silly, and the reason we used it is because it said ghost in kitchen. But it's nothing nefarious, just to let people know when you do order things off of certain sites, you're maybe getting something that's not a permanent restaurant or a place. But does that fucking matter?
It's just an extra kitchen that they have in a different location. So I really don't get why they make it seem like a problem, but
so Hive, ghost tastes like fog. Every time I've tasted a ghost, it tasted like fog. Anyways, let's keep blowing on. So this is JesusWeen.
Ooh, Jesus.
Go.
Well, no, I was gonna say like, well, they taste like fog until they come, but
then they taste like frog. Never mind. Anyways,
the French in here, what?
Yeah, exactly. They taste like frog legs with mayonnaise. Anyways, let's blow on with JesusWeen, and we'll go on to this for a second, and then we'll talk about what JesusWeen is, in case they don't go over it. But in case you don't want to sin this holiday season, you can do this instead.
A year again.
A Christian group is promoting a faith-based alternative to Halloween. It's called JesusWeen.
Think Halloween's gotten a little too scary? Well, there's a new Christian alternative. It's called JesusWeen.
The group is encouraging the celebration of JesusWeen, asking that along with candies, Bibles be handed out,
Because Bibles are so hard to come by.
and that trick-or-treaters avoid the ghoulish get-ups and opt for white shirts instead.
Funny little green ghouls.
What? Like in movies and cartoons? What?
Little green ghouls, buddy.
Because it's so acceptable to knock on doors on Halloween, JesusWeen suggests preaching to your neighbors. And instead of handing out candy, it says you should hand out Bible.
You see,
please don't. Please do not come to anybody's fucking thingy-mabobber and
come to my door. I will convert you to atheist.
Guaranteed you are getting egged if you give the kids fucking a Bible instead of candy.
No shit. You're gonna get fucking toilet paper. You're gonna be TP'd. You're gonna fucking have fucking shit sprayed on your fucking lawn, and they're gonna fucking like light it on fire. All kinds of fucked up shit's gonna happen if you try even pulling that bullshit. But once again, nobody wants y'all doing this to anybody during this time. Most of the people that celebrate Halloween are Bible thumping Christians already. It's actually more of Christians in the Americas that celebrate it than non-Christians. So if you're Muslim or other cultures, they actually do not celebrate it as much as we do. So y'all don't understand the concept. And just like fucking Aliman said, if you want to get TP'd or you want your fucking lawn burned or you want fucking people to egg your house, go ahead and hand out fucking Bibles, because all of us already know about the Jeebus and it's fucking fake. Didn't we say this the other day? I know we did. I think for Monday for Satanism. I wish that there were leprechauns, fairies, fucking the note-headed dude, whatever his name is, with the pumpkin head. I wish that there was as much amazing shit that these fucking weirdos try to fucking tell us that there is, when their reality is fucking, it is amazing. But it's like, no, life isn't these weird, crazy thingy-mabobbers. Y'all claim that there's spirits watching over us and ghosts are here and they have to wait until you like jerk off in their face with your left hand instead of the right one to get them to go to another existence, or whatever y'all think that things are to get things to change and move in spiritual worlds. I wish that's the way that the world works, but unfortunately, like, there's no fucking proof of that. Yeah, thank you, Rex. And hey, Rex. Atheists and agnostics score on the knowledge because, like, most of us actually have like looked at it, and we're the ones rebutting most of you people. Like, I've read the Bible a gazillion and a half times, and every time we go over something that has to do with any kind of religion, conspiracy, or whatever, my punk ass sits there and delves into that fucking subject for 2 to 3 hours a couple days before, if not the day before or whatever. And then it's like, do you people know how much time I spent listening to incel bullshit? Before we did yesterday's stream, I literally watched so much incel stuff and I just almost got broken from it. But anyways, I do it for all of you. So let's go a little bit further about this JesusWeen non-concept for no reason, because nothing happens on Halloween or the day before other than the changing of seasons. And that's mainly why the pagan religion was started, was to give penance to having crops being grown during the winter seasons, and or for it to not last as long so that they could start raising crops and planting as soon as possible, right? So it was asking the gods to not make winter as long, even though that we all know that it only lasts certain amounts of time because of the way that the tilt of the globe and blah 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 whatever. So let's go a little bit further into this.
See, JesusWeen is funny for a couple reasons. First of all, Halloween is already the Christianized name for the holiday, with the hallow part, as in All Hallows Eve, already literally meaning made holy. So they are trying to reclaim something and make it Jesus-y when
they already stole it.
And speaking of that devil, the reason we call it make it holy, that's why you add holes inside of your jack-o'-lantern. So in the middle of the night, I can have sex with it. I mean, never mind. Anyways, I had to do holy in something, right?
when it's already been reclaimed and made Jesus-y. But also it's funny because unlike with Halloween, it really emphasizes the ween part, and that kind of sounds like wiener, which is another term for penis. But why are Christians always so up in arms about Halloween in the first place? Why do they need to reclaim this holiday?
Because they want to claim everything.
Well, yeah, no, we don't even need to get further into this. We literally can just go through. I think we went through everything that I wanted to go through. Yeah. Is because what did they do to every single fucking pagan holiday and or pagan ritualistic site? They destroyed their deities on those important sites for different.
Oh no!
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I got killed. That's all. I wasn't expecting to get killed there.
But that you know, that's what happened. Is there were these paganistic ritual sites where they had pagan temples. They broke them down, put up new ones, and then said, instead of you coming here to give penance or ominence or
worship.
Sure. Yeah, there we go. And or to give things up to these certain gods at these certain times of the year. Now we're going to make it a Christian reason why you come here and you give balance to the fucking ghee instead of this pagan deity. And if you show any sign that you're doing it for the pagan deity, well, we're going to hang you by your feet or put you on this pole, or we're going to do other horrible things to you until that you decide that you want to be a Christian. Okay, I believe that we got through everything. Did we or did we not? Okay, it seems like we did.
I think we did.
Okay.
I think that was everything.
Awesome. So,
yep.
Please don't leave bread and milk out. The kids are just gonna put it, like, throw it all on your house. Yeah, but that's what Mom was saying. Is back in the day it was something like that. And then also there was something about, we're gonna go over this on the 30th. There's something about like making cookies or making these sugary treats that you gave the kids to do a remembrance for something and something and something. So we're gonna go over that on the 30th. If I don't have a show right now, I only have a show on the 27th and 28th, and so the 30th and 31st. The 30th, we're definitely going to do something. The 31st, I don't know who's going to do something. If nobody else is going to do something and I'm not booked, I'll probably do some kind of stream. We'll see. All of us in the Pervs will talk about it and we'll figure out exactly who's doing what for that day. But the 30th, we're doing a All Hallows Eve event, where I'm going to be talking about the history of all of the this time of the years, because I keep forgetting how to say Salmo. I want to say Samhain, but that's not how you say it, right? It's whatever.
Yeah,
We'll get
I don't
in.
remember. Like,
We'll get into the history of this times of the years, which is when we're getting into fall, and how people may have seen witches flying through the air when that's probably not what is exactly going on. There may have been Samhain. Thank you, Mama.
oh yeah.
There may have been people on a lot of mead and other types of drugs, seeing things during certain times of the year that may have got them to claim certain things. Just like I think a lot of like ghost sightings or a handful of other cryptid things are happening. Like you have Bubba and his boyfriend out in the middle of the woods, and they're like, I had 24 beers and I was smoking marijuana and I saw Bigfoot. And you're like, yeah, you saw Bigfoot because you fucking were drunk and high. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that, but like you can't get fucked up on drugs and alcohol and then claim that things happen. That's what we did until I went up and touched certain things, or certain things happened and we're like, obviously it's not aliens, you idiot. Duh. Why on LSD am I going to find aliens? That doesn't make any sense. That's never going to happen, right? It's going to be sober ass motherfucking like military people that are going to find shit first, not a bunch of high teenagers in a forest. Anyways, tomorrow is cyborgs and transhumanism. So if you do not understand what I know, everybody who's listening to this now and in the future knows what cyborgs are: half man, half machine, or man that has been implanted with machinery, either just metal pieces and or circuitry to make them move in different ways. It's not exactly Terminator, because Terminator is a full machine being. But then we're talking about transhumanism. And we're not talking about the metaphysical transhumanisms where people think if I eat these things and that and this and that, I'm going to be superhuman from my diet. We're not going in the woo aspect. What we're talking about is like what I am. I have magnets, I have LEDs, microchips. They're not.
There is a clockwork, and they put in something drinking.
Does
that mean we need somebody to take a drink?
We're definitely taking drinks because all of us know what that normally is. But before we get further into that, I have the temperature sensor and stuff. So taking mechanics and putting them in the body to enhance them or to elongate the longevity of the human body is what transhumanism is in the body modification community, not in the woo community. And we will talk about the difference of that tomorrow. Because the people that are in our community are here to elongate people's lives. Like if we can get sensors to monitor blood, sugar, heartbeat, and a handful of other things that goes on in the human body, like maybe how much the liver is filtering. And as soon as it's not filtering correctly, there's something that goes off. It's kind of like how your car does it. And yes, there can be problems with it, and that's why we're working on it, and we're going to try to talk about it, and we're trying to make it so that it like works. But hopefully in the future, you literally can just like look at your wrist and you can tell if you're about to have a heart attack, or there can be a thing in there that makes it go away. People with diabetes, both kind. Well, actually, I think B is the one where you need the insulin, right? Or the second one, whatever. Then your body, Okay, sure. But then your body can just inject, and same with other diseases. People that are schizophrenic, one of the problems that we're and other mental disorders, one of the problems that we've had and that I've personally experienced with a handful of my friends is they think that they're cured, and they stop taking their medication, and then they go insane, and then we have to go find them again. We have to go like grab them from the weird situations they're in and bring them back to a psychiatrist or back to a doctor, and then the doctor re-prescribes them, and then we slowly get them to be on their drugs, so if there are ways for us to just be able to get people who need way closer attention for monitoring for different bodily systems. One of the problems here's another example. One of the problems that we have with people with like diabetes, when they go into diabetic shock, they always want to say they're not going through it, right? But if they have a little monitor on the back of their arm that goes beep, beep, you know what I'm saying? Then their family members, friends, exactly, Aliman, exactly. So when those people are trying to let us know, trying to say that they're not going through that process, we can go, calm down, look at your monitor, show it to us. Yes, not to be a dick, but you are going through a diabetic shock experience, right? Or this or that, whatever monitoring thing. But that's going to help the rest of us and society, your doctors and nurses and other people, help you be more healthier. So hopefully you live longer as well for the rest of us, because we don't want anybody that we know to leave this existence earlier than they should, right? Yeah. So that's one of the things we're going to talk about tomorrow is transhumanism, what we're trying to do by implanting things into the body, and then also cyborgs, which is putting more machinery into the body, and what the progression of that using that is. And yes, of course, there's going to be negatives, like the government's using it for military reasons. Unfortunately, that's the way of the world in 20 years. Like, not to be a dick, but military is just going to be metal fucking frames, or they're just going to put biosuits like we saw earlier for going into space, and everybody's going to be wearing those, and it's going to be kind of like that. So, and it's because the FBI didn't want you to talk about that anymore because you have too much information about it, Mango. Anyways, we're going to get the fuck out of here, and tomorrow we'll see you at the normal time, and we're going to talk about that stuff and things. Friday and Saturday, I will be doing shows in Denver, so I will be gone. And Sunday, I will probably be... go ahead.
But on Friday, if you are bored, there's always Pie Parrot.
Yes, put that in this.
Put that in the gaming stream.
Put that in the side chat, please. They're bringing this. Our grandmother is what we should call Pip.
Yeah, with her 80-year-old.
Family, because she is the grandmother of the pervs, the stream pervs.
I'm gonna put in her latest video.
Yeah,
do that. And like go watch that. It's probably funny. I've not had time to watch it yet, but on
anyways,
that same channel will be a stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Friday.
So do that. Tomorrow is the transhumanism and cyborgs, and also but you're definitely the younger sister for sure. Anyways, I still like her to be the grandma. I still like her to be the grandma. You're the mom, and then we're the kids. We're the kids of y'all. Anyways, so we'll see you in the near future. Monday, we're going to be doing the Halloween's Eve thingy. We'll talk about the history of all of where the pagan religion came from, turning itself into the American version, or how everybody around the world celebrates what we would call this. And we're also going to delve into Delos de Muerte, which is the Day of the Dead, which Mexico celebrates, which is a tie into that as well. And it's all kind of connected, even though it's not 100%, but they are all connected because it is all the rebirth of stuff going through the winter, right? The death of summer going into winter, and then eventually there will be a rebirth of things later on. And that's kind of what this is. Yeah. De los de Muertos. Sorry. But yeah, exactly. It's similar. And then there's Devil's Night, and there's a handful of other things as well that we're going to go over, because Devil's Night's a whole nother thing as well. So we're going to go over on the 30th all the different variations of this. And fuck you, god damn it, motherfucker, son of a bee sting. Harry Balls has a long pole. Yes, Pip's last story was hilarious as always. And yeah, it's the day. It's the Day of the Dead, exactly, which is that. And then there's other versions of it. I won't be in Arizona and New Mexico on tour this year in the beginning of November or during November. Unfortunately, I'll be here. So we'll be doing a lot more stuff. And especially the colder that it gets here, the more streams we're going to be doing. So we'll be doing a lot more game streaming as well.
I'm really hoping it's getting cold there really soon.
Yes, we'll be doing more game streaming here and other things. So thank y'all very much. We're going to get the fuck out of here. My computer is deciding it wants to die. So we'll see y'all later. Everybody say goodbye.
Have a good
Bye.
night, guys. I gotta go make